Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, you do look fine.
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road. I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction of Ted Lasso, y'all. This is season 1, episode 9. One more episode to go. And on episode 10, that's when I'm going to ask you guys, shall we continue on to season 2? So far, I love Ted Lasso, but with like all my shows, I do them season by season. So if y'all want me to continue on to season 2, I think there's only 3 seasons in this show. There is. If you guys want me to continue on to season 2, you guys are gonna let me know in the next episode, the last episode of this season, and we will do just that. But before we even get to the last episode, we have to get through this one. I love it. I love it. Was the last episode we were left with the cliffhanger, right, y'all? I think that Kaylee, I think that's her name, she found out that what's her name? Don't tell me. Rebecca was behind the photos, and she told Rebecca to tell Ted the truth, or she would. Plus, the guy quit because, like, Rebecca just is so, I don't know, you know, in my mind, I could dislike somebody a lot, but and then in the beginning of this show where she was doing what she was doing because she wanted to get back at her ex, but after you start building relationships with people, I feel like your initial game plan would probably change. And it's weird because she likes them. She likes everybody, it seems. But her hate for her ex, who is a jerk, oversees all of her relationships that she's built, which continues to hurt her at the end of the day, and her ex is gonna be fine. So it's just like, it's kind of weird, and I'm happy that the guy quit to really put a statement on it, like, girl, stop. And now she's left with a choice to actually tell Ted Lasso the actual truth of what she was doing this whole time. Ooh, I'm ready for it, y'all. Now, you want to see this in a full reaction? The links are down below. And while you're down there, please hit the like button, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Ted Lasso and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Breaking down this afternoon's Richmond-Arsenal match.
Hey!
What a tough day for Roy Kent in a stretch of bad days.
There you are.
Everyone gone?
Yes, sir. Except Rojas. Somebody order a Roy on the rocks, huh? How we doing? Looking at you in there is making me all chilly inside.
Just tell me I fucked up and then go.
Not gonna do that, bud. You had a bad day. Big whoop.
That was weird.
Yeah, big whoop. Beating yourself up is like Woody Allen playing the clarinet. I don't want to hear it. Go easy on yourself. Okay? I got your back. Ain't nothing gonna change that. You in there, looking like a brunette Oscar the Grouch.
There you go.
Hola, Roy.
Taking a break when we
Sé
return.
que soy tuyo en el tiempo. Paramos el mal. Sí.
Rebecca!
Watch your back, Kate Moss. There's a new bad girl on the British modeling scene, huh? You get nervous doing this kind of stuff?
It's a profile on women in football. It's not a big deal.
Realize that there's probably a little girl out there somewhere, and she's just dreaming about becoming a sports executive someday.
And in this scenario of yours, little girls read the Football Financial Quarterly.
Little girls are mysterious, and silly and powerful. I gave up trying to figure them out years ago.
Higgins decided to quit. He made it quite clear what he thought about me, and it wasn't supportive.
I'm filing that under stinking thinking right there, okay?
I'm still heartbroken about the last loss.
Are you?
Did those marketing folks from Tom Ford ever get back to you?
They said they're going to stick with the models they already have.
Ah, nuts.
Can I borrow you for a second, Rebecca?
God, it smells of feet in here. I mean, it's just what? Like feet, fug, right up your nose.
You're being a right floppy cock, Rebecca.
Imagine doing something unforgivable to someone who doesn't deserve it and then having to look them in the eye and tell them what you've done.
You're right, I took a shit in Joanna Wellington's locker. I apologised.
Sorry, why did you do a shit in her locker?
What? Teenage girls are like mysterious and dark and dangerous.
God, sorry. Wow. I know women like shoes, but girls, come on, this is silly. Sorry, that was really sexist.
I mean, what would be the point of telling Ted now? It doesn't change anything.
It will change how I feel about you.
You know, David, we
Right.
got one final game this season against Man City. Oh, how about Trent Krim? And if memory serves, you're from the Daily Planet.
Trent Krim, The Independent.
Yeah.
And there's Roy Kent. He played dismally last match. Thoughts?
I'll let you know right now that Roy Kent is the backbone of this team. You're an introvert. I want y'all to raise your hand. You guys get the next few questions. That was a trick. Y'all were really introverts. You would have been quiet as a church mouse. You know, hey,
Go ahead, Ted.
Hi, guys. Feel like y'all are about to do some improv comedy. Or tell me that you're dating each other.
We have to take Roy out of the starting lineup. Just one bad game, coach.
He's showing his age, and he's made significant mistakes in each of the last 5 matches.
Yesterday, our butts had teeth marks. Deep ones. The kind you usually have to pay for.
I'm not benching Roy. He's our captain. I want you to know that I value each of your opinions, even when they're wrong.
You paid someone to bite you.
No, of course not.
Oh, sorry.
Ben paid.
I have something I need to tell you.
I'm all ears.
You got time with the door open?
Right, I'm not going to beat around the bush. No faffing around, because that's just annoying, and definitely no procrastinating. I wonder what the etymology of that word is. Obviously, pro, very good, but crast, I have no idea. Hey, why don't we look it up? Have you got a dictionary? I'm brilliant. Yeah, I am. Ted, do you think you could do this later?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll just hit the rewind button. Yep. With that joke. I have.
Just do it, just do it. I'm a big girl. Just tidy up your mess.
Seem anxious. Miss Higgins.
I fired him.
Whenever he borrowed a pen from me, he would nibble the top like some anxious little puppy.
Are you here to try and buy back the club?
No, I wanted to tell you something. Bex and I are having a baby.
But you always said...
I thought we could be mature about this.
Oh, you're mature enough, all right. You're nearly 70 and you're having a baby. Your kid hits puberty. You'd be nothing but a pile of dust and a black Amex card.
I suppose I didn't want one with before.
Wow.
Of course. Oh, I'm so glad I got to tell you this in person. Good luck against Man City.
He is horrible. He's literally the worst.
Now for something new. All I want is
I have something I need to tell you.
Deja vu.
You fucking bitch.
Nope, that's new.
I hired you because I wanted this team to lose. I wanted you to fail. It was me who hired that photographer to take the photo of you and Keely. I instigated the transfer of Jamie Tutt, even though you'd asked me not to. This club is all that Rupert has ever cared about, and I wanted to destroy it. Cause him as much pain and suffering as he has caused me. All you good people just trying to make a difference. Ted, I'm so sorry. If you want to quit or call the press, I'll completely understand.
I forgive you.
You would?
Divorce is hard. It doesn't matter if you're the one leaving or if you're the one who got left. It makes folks do crazy things. Hell, I'm coaching soccer, for heaven's sake. In London. This job you gave me has changed my life. It gave me the distance I needed to see what was really going on. We're okay. Come on, just shake this hand. My arms start getting... If you care about someone, you got a little love in your heart, there ain't nothing you can't get through together.
You're not just talking about us now, are you?
I seen you down here, boss. You liven up the place.
Fellas, you gotta remember your body is like day-old rice. If it ain't warmed up properly, something real bad could happen.
I was being sick, and at the same time, I was having diarrhea.
Be able to do both those things at the same time? The body is a miracle.
Speed is important, but being able to stop and change directions quickly, that's like Kanye's 808s and Heartbreak. It don't get nearly enough credit. That's one to start, stop, then start again. Is it right next? Let's do it.
I was joking this morning in the shower.
Scrimmages.
What does a British owl say? I was saying that. You act like I'm chasing you with a booger or something. Cold shoulder and the silent treatment. That's a combo. Does it come with a medium drink? British owl say. Oh, you gonna do that move where you act like you don't hear me and then you just walk away?
Oh, it's like that now, huh? Hey, both of you guys.
You got this, Roy.
Fuck! That's it. Swear it out, Roy.
What's wrong with Roy?
Shoot. Okay.
Higgins.
There you are.
No other seats.
Oh yeah, that's what my ticket says. A kitten and a little baby chicken becoming friends and just hanging out together. It's funny because Whenever my mom has something tough to talk about with, she'll start it off saying something about, something weird. The idea of a cat and a bird being all simpatico was nice. We've been talking about the starting lineup against Man
Don't
City.
you dare. You're not fucking benching me. Talking all that bullshit about how you got my back.
No, hey, I do have your back.
Pretending to be a man of your word. You're fucking full of shit. You can go fuck yourself. Fuck you!
He didn't say that yet. It's a hard episode for Ted. Hey, Higgins.
There are a lot of surprises happening here, like that tiny little beard.
I think it makes me look how I feel. Chill.
I came clean to Ted. I told him everything.
How did that go?
You know what the little shit did? He forgave me. That's not actually why I'm here. I wanted to apologise to you to be an accomplice in my moronically childish scheme.
Thank you, Rebecca.
I lost my way for a minute, but I'm on the road back.
And I can tell, you know what suits you.
I like that beard. Ooh.
I don't think I've ever had a child in my house before. Oh, we can't let her go snooping around though. I don't want to find my vibrator.
My mum said no electronics. You know, the last time I was on the bench.
Oh, you are ready to talk about real stuff? That's great. Okay, we're both ready. Lay it on me.
Roy Kent's been the best player on every team he's been on since he was a kid. I don't know if I can handle just being some loser has-been called Roy.
I think men who feel sorry for themselves are so sexy.
It's all I've ever known. It's who I am.
Phoebe, can you come here for a second? First, I need you to close your eyes for me, yeah? Can you describe your Uncle Roy? Everything that you can think of.
He buys me ice cream. He swears a lot. And I love him.
I didn't hear anything about being a footballer. Point is, you don't know what people think about Roy Kent. All that matters, Roy Kent, is what you think about Roy.
That your old girl playing chess with some other bloke?
Yup. You stay stronger, yeah? You're a beautiful man.
A lot of pints just for us.
I thought you might have had a tough time with Roy.
But if I'm being honest, I actually never got around to telling Roy. Don't give me those eyes. He figured it out all on his own. And thinking about it, and, I'm starting Roy against Man City, and that's that. Him on the bench wouldn't just be humiliating to him. It could actually affect his livelihood. All this ain't about winning to me, because that ain't how we measure success, right?
Damn it, it is!
Who put a firecracker up your butt and lit it?
You did!
I understood this mission when we were in Kansas, but those were kids, and these are professionals, and winning does matter to them. Ain't that right, May?
Hey, fucking minute is.
How do you not get it? Losing has repercussions. We lose, we get relegated. And if you want to pick a player's feelings over a coach's duty to make a point, I don't want to drink with someone that selfish.
What's the sexiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life?
That's your thing. She's been toying with you.
Peanut butter.
I'm good.
You got nut allergy?
Look, I'm sorry I told you to go fuck yourself.
La-di-da.
I'm usually better at hiding my anger.
Know thyself. Well, hey, at least you had someone you could talk to, right? It's kind of like seeing Billy Joel perform live. It never disappoints.
I asked her if she was still going to watch the match if I wasn't playing. Little shit said yes. Didn't even blink. Just straight into my face.
I promised myself I was never going to watch Fresh Prince again when they swapped out Aunt Bill. They let Carlton do his thing. I was always going to take a minute and just sit right there. Iconic. Yeah.
I never know how to react when a grown man does the Carlton in front of me.
One, the only, Alfonso!
Sorry, Miss Shipley!
You've been hurt off and on all season. Why don't we just say you're injured, you can't play? No shame in that.
God forbid I end up having to play in fucking America. Is this football then?
Yeah. Well, obviously my preference would be to have you there.
Gotta think about it.
I'd call you a big dummy poo-poo face if you didn't. It's a prank, right? The tea. Y'all know this tastes like garbage.
No.
Horrible. Horrible.
Higgins! You're back!
Good.
All right!
Hail to the yeah. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too. Here you go, boss.
What? How did you know?
Well, I had a hunch you were going to be here for Trent Crim's daughter. She turns 3 today, but it means more to me if you had him.
You've already told her?
Oh, yeah, weeks ago. Yeah, she's been
that's
looking forward to it. But, hey, she's 3. She'll bounce right back. Just messing around. I predicted this whole thing, and I made those myself for you.
Oh, yeah, these are definitely for a little girl.
Oh, maybe he thinks you're silly and playful.
Okay, fellas, need y'all to listen up. Now.
I know now's not the best time, Coach, but I have last night had a horrible nightmare that I was pecking you to death like a crow. I'm so sorry.
But do me a favor. Try to apologize to me in your dreams so we're good on that side of things, too.
Oh, yeah.
And what I'm gonna need from all of y'all.
My 6-year-old niece found my girlfriend's vibrator. So I had to take her to get her ears pierced in an attempt to erase the memory. Can I say something?
Floor is yours. Captain?
Second team's gonna kick first team's fucking asses today.
All right, fellas, finish getting ready, and then we'll do what the man says, and we'll settle this out on the pitch.
Don't answer when she calls.
Well, babe. Well. I'm telling you, this show is so good. The music hits, and then they have like these small moments that makes you want to cry. That was really good. I really like that. Roy coming into terms with himself. Wow, I realize as I'm getting older, I'm getting super emotional. I'm telling you, I could see an ant turn upside down if they even do that, and probably start bawling my eyes out. Like, I cry now as I'm telling you about everything. Anyway, but this show also is very, very good at making you just bawl your eyes out. Very subtle moments. I don't know how they do it. In The Bear season 1 and 2, it did it to me all the time, almost every episode. And this is very, very similar to that. But Roy touching the believe, oh child, I am donezo. I was like, yes. But him coming to terms with himself, like obviously he's like, isn't he the oldest player on this team? And I was thinking in my head, like, is by the ending of the season, is he gonna retire, or is he going to continue on in the other 2 seasons? I'm thinking it's going to be in the other 2 seasons, and that's why people do have, when I started watching the show, did talk about Roy Kent. So I'm sure he's going to be around, and he just has a blossoming love story with whatever her name is. So, and by the way, isn't his niece just adorable? We love her over here. We also are missing Jamie Tart, but I actually, for the first time ever, didn't think, why did I talk like that? For the first time ever, I didn't realize how much I really wanted to see him in the episode. I really think that adding him now that Roy Kent is going to be more on the back burner, and somehow, and now Rebecca telling all, maybe we can get Jamie back into this show and create some type of harmonizing moment with the team. And then by the ending of first of all, by the ending of the next episode, I hope they beat whatever team they need to beat. And then Rupert, I need him to be punched in the face. He is irritating, he bothers me, and I can't believe that there are people out there that literally will go out to really hurt somebody. Hurt people. And he like the thing, like, it would be different if he didn't know her. It would be different if she was just like an arch nemesis. But that was your like companion. It wasn't, they were married, right? Right, yeah, they were married because we keep talking about divorce. So it's just like, how could you be this? Like her buying the team and trying to just like run it to the ground. It's so much different that, although it's bad because there's people's livelihood involved in this, but also he's purposely going out and doing just horrible things to get under her skin. He sees her eyes tearing and he's still just daggering. I don't think well, that's a lie. I almost said I don't dislike anybody in this world that I could do that to. Somebody's like, people who are watching this are probably like, what? What's he about to say? There is about 2.5 people, because one person like literally doesn't even matter, in this world that I have that type of passion. I probably would say something so horrifying evil, and they would start crying and I probably wouldn't even care. Like, there's about 2.5 people. Once again, the half means the other person like literally is just a pile of trash, so they really don't matter, but I'll count them as at least half of a person. But regardless, it's not about me, narcissist. Just, sorry, my channel, I get confused. But anyways, this was a very good episode. I would give it a 9 once again. Also seeing the coaches have a little disagreement also was like a gag to the lemon to the squeezes of all the damn juices. I was like, what's happening here? What's going on? And then we saw Nate the Great, like he was siding with the other coach. I was a little perplexed. I also have to say, I didn't think Rebecca was going to say anything to Ted after Rupert did what he did to her. and she emotionally started losing it. I did not see that happening. I thought, let me tell you what my first initial thought was. I thought she was gonna go downstairs. We saw some butt cheeks, some hairy butt cheeks. And then when she went down through the locker room, I thought she was gonna fire him. And I don't know why that was my first thought, but I was like, oh my God, she's gonna like fire him or do something insane. And I knew we had one more episode to go. So I was like, yeah, what's gonna happen here? So the next episode is called Hope That Kills You. Episode 10. Let's see how long that episode is, y'all. Let's see. It's about 33 minutes, so it's probably, I think it's like the longest episode that we have. I'm excited. I can't wait to get into it. I hope you guys will join me for another reaction of Ted Lasso. By the way, if you subscribed to this channel to see Ted Lasso, I want to say, heidi ho, Winslow. I hope you're enjoying this platform, and take a second, everybody, to check out all my other reactions. But until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right.
Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a